Speaking of the scholarship, and there's a couple of people here that I just want to say hello to in front of everybody. Jerry Stahl's here, and Jerry, could you just wave so people know where you are? Jerry Stahl is everything that's golf about Rochester. Jerry's been involved with every event that's ever come here. He was a huge player in the LPGA championship. And about 4 or 5 years ago, Jerry called me and said, hey, do you do that Pro-Am at Brook-Lea? Don't you do something with that with high school kids? And I said, yeah. He goes, you know, my granddaughter is a 9th grader, and she plays, or maybe an 8th grader at the time. She plays high school golf, and I'd love to get her in your Pro-Am. And I said, Jerry, no problem at all. We'll get her in. So Meredith Blenning, Jerry's granddaughter, got in the tournament at that time, played in it every single year, and this year won the first ever Danielle Downey scholarship. And it was pretty awesome, and it was a blind draw. We didn't do it because it was Jerry's granddaughter. She earned it. She was a wonderful kid, and it was really great to be able to have somebody who's been with us all those years at our Pro-Am win the scholarship. And the scholarship committee's here, and maybe you could just wave if you're on the scholarship committee. I know it's Phyllis and Julie and Christy and John, is that right? And Erica, correct? So they did a great job, and Jerry, congratulations. I know that meant a lot to you. We're thrilled to have you for that. Mark Cassini's here, and Mark is the town supervisor of the town of Gates, and Mark's going to be important to us, and I just want to say hello, Mark. He and his folks are going to partner with us on whatever we need to do to make this thing happen right here, so that'll be great. Thank you, Mark. And then, finally, a longtime friend of mine, Marty Glavin, who was the chair of the PGA Championship. Marty, if you'll just let people know where you are, but you would think Marty did a great job with the PGA Championship. You should have seen how he ran a St. Patty's Day party. That's how far we go back. Oh, yeah, come on, But we used to do some great fundraising together back in the day, and had a lot of fun, that's for sure. And Marty, thanks for being here. So I want to introduce you to the players. We have a few that are going to speak, so I'll introduce the ones who aren't going to speak first. If you could just at least stand up and wave when I say nasty things about you. You know, this was really humbling for me to be able to make a few phone calls and get 8 players to come here. They all want to be a part of this. They know it's going to be a great event. They all had different reasons for it, but to have these ladies come up here, and they're in the middle of their season, they're right at the end of their season. Either way, this is not exactly on the route. And for everybody to come up here and help us with this is amazing. So we'll start with, I guess just because I think there's going to be a lot of bad rivalry stuff between me and Catherine O'Donnell. But Catherine O'Donnell, who is a graduate of the University of North Carolina, and I'm a Syracuse guy, so I'm going to be down in Chapel Hill with Catherine this year at the Syracuse-Carolina game. We just got to work out the details, but we're going. And Catherine's a great friend and a great player, and great to have you here, Catherine. Sarah, no H, and I don't know how that H got a name card. I think we were busting your chops. Brown Radley. Sarah Brown's famous. She's been on the big break, and she's going to be on the Golf Channel quite a bit. If you all, which shows are they, Sarah, that you're going to be working on?
Golf and playing lessons.
There you go. So if you want to learn a little something, and she's absolutely hilarious, and you'll have a great time watching. She went to Michigan State. I don't really have any qualms with them. Kelly Nielsen. Kelly, where are you? Kelly Nielsen from the University of Virginia. I don't really like them either. They won the ACC basketball tournament last year. But Kelly's been a great friend. We finally got to play golf together this year. I'm sure that was one of her high points of her career. She'll talk about it in the tournament. She's just a wonderful person. We've had so much fun, and thanks for coming, Kelly. Emily Talley. Emily Talley, where are you, my friend? She just stepped out. When she steps back, we'll embarrass her really good. Okay, Jenny Gleason. Jenny. Jenny's a longtime friend. She played at UNC Greensboro, and one of our local players here, Kristen Powers, is now at UNC Greensboro, and I know you've met her a number of times at our Pro-Am. It's really exciting for us to have her at your school. So, and Jenny's a great friend. You know, when I go to Tampa, she's picked up where Danielle left off. I used to go down there, and whenever I went down the area, Danielle would take me golfing and do other stuff, and Jenny does. What's it?
Other stuff.
Other stuff, golf and other stuff. There's that. And she was at the greatest football comeback ever, the Syracuse-South Florida game that Syracuse won, so I like her very much. So when Emily comes back to your table, tell her how excited you were that she's on the big break as well. And Emily, Sarah, and Christy McPherson will start next Tuesday, the 30th. Is that the right day?
Yes.
That's the right day. Are going to be in the Big Break Alumni Tournament, so you'll be able to watch them all on the Golf Channel. So, you know, you can talk to them for like 2 seconds today and then say, I know her. Like when you're watching, it's really fun to do. I do that all the time. So now I'm going to introduce you to the ladies that are going to speak today. And our first one is Dana Bordner. And Dana lives right here in Rochester. She's an IU grad, which stinks, because I still remember when Keith Smart hit that shot to beat Syracuse. But Dana's a very close friend, and Dana, let's